What's going on, guys? Lewis B back again, and today we're going to be going through 5 things that I love about the Audi A5. You may have seen my video about 3 or 4 videos ago, me doing a review on this car and telling you guys what I think, like first look kind of thing. But today we're going to be going into a bit more detail, dissecting 5 factors that I love about this car, and it may help you if you're in the market for one of these, maybe looking at a 4 Series or a C Class, get a good comparison between the 3 or whatever else you're looking at. And also, if you're just looking at the car, just want to know what I like about the car, you just somehow love watching my videos, then yeah, keep watching. But yeah, check out my reviews in the link below, and all my other videos after you finish this. But firstly, let's get on to this. So the first thing that I do want to touch on with this car is the overall styling of the car. As you can see, the way the car sits, especially in this like urban-y Tesco car park environment, with like the greys and you've got the lighting on it, and you can really see the sort of the lines in the bonnet going up the side. I mean, it's a really nice, like professional kind of classy look, I'd say. Especially finished in the Daytona grey, which we have here, which is actually a pearlescent paint from Audi. It does cost the same as a metallic, so why not go for the pearlescent? It gives it a bit of sort of a flake and a flicker. I'll actually show you what I mean now. So if you come close to the paint, I get my iPhone torch out. So if you can see here, I don't know how well the camera's picking this up, but you've got like this sort of flaky look in the paint, which I do sort of really like. And I think it really does help bring out the lines in the car. This is the S-Line variant. Not touching too much on the engine, but it's the 35 TFSI, so the 2 litre, 150 brake horsepower. Sorry about that beeping noise in the background. I don't actually know what it is and why it's doing it, but it was in one of my other videos. So yeah, it's a downside of this car park. But yeah, back to the styling. So as you can see, you've got the line that kind of runs from the bonnet here, and it goes all the way sort of to the back of the car, and it's being the S-Line, you've got some nice side skirts on the car as well, down the bottom, and then the lines carry all the way over to the back of the car as well, and then everything kind of just fits into place really, and yeah, that's why the style was a big thing that I like about this car. From the way the roof line sits as well, you've got a sleek aerial on the top. This one's got the privacy glass option, so it just makes everything look a lot more together. I mean, there is another trim level called the Black Edition, where you get sort of like more aggressive wheels, and then all the chrome bits around the car is blacked out. But I think this is kind of on par with the Black Edition. Instead of the Black Edition being better, I think it's just different. But yeah, I'd definitely go for the Black Edition, but the S-Line I think is just as nice. So yeah, if you're looking at this car, one thing that will win you over is the styling, and that's the first thing I like about the Audi A5. So getting low for the second point now. Sorry about the dirty wheels, but yeah, the wheels. That's my second thing that I love about this Audi A5. I mean, if you're going for the A5, definitely go for this option. You've got the 19-inch multi-spoke alloys. They're like a sort of diamond cut effect. If you come in to the wheels here, you can see on the inserts, ignore the dirt, you've got sort of like grey, like a dark grey inside, with sort of a nice shinier finish around here. As I said, sorry for the cleanliness of the car, but yeah, that's another thing I want to touch on. I mean, if we come back a bit, back, and you do see the side profile on the car, the wheels just fit the wheel arches really nicely, and that is one of my pet hates with some of these expensive brands. They bring out wheels that do not fit the wheel arch, and it just ruins the whole look of the car. And personally, I'm not really a fan of aftermarket wheels either, so I think if a manufacturer can do good wheels, then it definitely helps. And I think they're about £150, £250 option from Audi to have over the standard ones, and yeah, it's definitely worth the money. So yeah, that's point number 2 about what I love about the Audi A5. Point number 3, about what I love about the Audi A5 is the practicality. You're probably looking and thinking, why is all the doors open, the boot's open? But despite being a coupe, this car has a very, very good amount of space, and it's actually practical space as well. There's not a lot of wasted space in this car. And if you come over to the boot, you see what I mean. You've got a nice sort of large opening for whatever you'll be putting in there, suitcases, bags, whatever it is you're travelling. And sort of, it's not a flat loading bay. You do have a bit of a dip, but it does dip down quite a bit, and you can fit quite a lot in there. I don't know if you guys can see how much the camera's going to pick this up, but the boot does go quite far back, and then you've got your lights here and here, along with your levers here to actually fold down the seats rather than walking all the way to the front, folding, then coming back. And it does give a good amount of boot space. I'd say easily you'd be fitting 2 cases in here, easily. I mean, look, I'll give you a demonstration now. I can get in a boot pretty easily, pretty far back, and I think cameraman could get in as well. But yeah, let's get out of the boot. Yeah, but yeah, it's a big boot. It's a big boot. No electric tailgate, but there's nothing wrong with slamming it down. And then we'll come around to the passenger side now. Here we've got the seats forward, and you do this by literally pressing the electric button here. So they'd be back like this. What you do, fold it forward, press the button, and then that allows a rear passenger to go and climb in. So in the back of the car now, I've got a good amount of headroom with it being a coupe. And then if I do bring the seat back, if you can still see me, I've got a good amount of leg room. I mean, I'll be honest, this seat is quite forward. But yeah, if we bring it back, I'm comfy to about here. And I think there's a decent amount of leg room there. I don't know what you guys think. But yeah, you can carry 4 passengers in this car pretty easy. I mean, no middle seat, so yeah, definitely a 4 passenger job. 3 passengers, 1 driver, sorry. And then in the back as well, if you'd like to pass me the camera, we have a little air conditioning control here, and you've got your 12-volt adapter as well. So yeah, headroom is pretty decent, as I said. I could easily do a long journey here in the back, and the windows, so quite a bit of, the window's not exactly small, sorry, quite a good bit of visibility there. And whew, it's a nice place to be, I must say. You've got in the S10 you've got the half leather and the suede interior. So yeah, practicality is definitely a thing I love. I mean, you can easily fit a car seat in the back of here as well. No matter what the age is, the kids will be happy in there. So don't think you have to sacrifice your sporty look for your children. So the 4th thing I want to touch on with the Audi A5 is the lighting that this car has. As you can see in the background here, you've got lighting under here, also around the edges, down in the sort of door storage compartment, also around the cup holders you've got some lighting, and down here you've got some lighting. In the footwells you also have more lighting, and you'll see in the background, and when I was in the back earlier, around the back you've got more lighting. I mean, not only does it sort of light up the car and look cool, you've also got different colours. So if you come and see the main menu here, you've got stuff like contour white, and then you can go into settings, change the brightness. So if you look around here now, you'll just see you've got the sort of white lines, a bit more of a basic kind of look. You've got the maritime blue as well. You've got the impulse red, which you can see as well. And also, if you actually go into individual mode on the screen, press the right tab, and then you go to service lighting color. Look at all these colors you have to choose from. So you could literally pick anything. So let's go all the way down to sort of red vibe, and that will change the footwells all around the cup holders, down here as well. But then you'll notice over here, this bit's, the line color is still blue. So I can go to line color, and then I could change that to literally any color I want. I don't know if you guys can see that changing, but yeah, you could have that anything, green, yellow, orange, you name it. But yeah, I tend to drive with I go into the individual mode and I click on everything as sort of like a blue. I think that shows off the most. When people are looking in the car, they can see it, and at night time, you just feel like you're in a spaceship. And honestly, that little sort of £150 option that you can tick again, I don't know if it's 150 or 250. Double check on the Audi configurator. But yeah, it makes a big difference, and I couldn't actually imagine now having an A5 without the extended lighting, because this just changes the car. It makes you feel like you're in a much more expensive car. I know the car's expensive anyway, but it makes you feel like you're in a more expensive car than it actually is. So yeah, that's the fourth thing that I love about the Audi A5. On to the fifth and final thing that I love about this Audi A5 has got to be what you actually get as standard on this car from Audi. So the trim level, as I said earlier, is the S line, and the only thing that's actually optioned on this car is the extended lighting pack. Everything you see in this car is standard. You've got the folding mirrors as well. So you just literally turn the toggle, mirrors go in, fold in. When you lock the car, they go in. Again, it's one of them small things that's really helpful. Stops your mirror from being on the floor from when you're parked on the road. All these sort of inlays here that you see lighting up with the S logo, that's all standard. Privacy glass as well. I believe it used to be an option, but now on sort of the model year 20 cars, you do have the privacy glass as standard, which I think is another important thing. As you'd expect with it being an Audi, you've got your automatic lights, which is toggled here. You've got the flat bottom steering wheel standard as well now on the S line. You've got cruise control. Pretty much got everything. You've got heated seats as well that you can have a look at. So you've got the heated seats. You've got the free zone climate control. So you've got the passenger side, driver's side, and then also you can set the rear temperature as well. Go ahead and turn that off. This hasn't got the technology pack, which gives you the virtual cockpit, but nevertheless, if you're not too bothered about it, this does the job. It does look presentable. It doesn't look basic or old or anything like that. You've got the satellite navigation standard as well with the car. So yeah, satellite navigation, all standard. And you've got the sports seats as well, half leather. That's all standard. And all importantly, you've got the front and rear parking sensors, which give you a diagram of the car up here. Shows you where you're close to in sort of 4 different segments up here and 4 different segments at the back. You've got your Audi Drive Select as well to take you through the driving modes. When you actually do have the bigger engine, other than the 35 TFSI, you get a bit more options. You also get the efficiency mode as well, but on this it will go all the way down to comfort. And then coming around to the rear of the car now, you will see that you have the lovely dynamic indicators. I know some cars don't actually have this standard, sort of like the Audi A5 Sport. You won't see the rear dynamic indicator standard, A3 Sport and stuff like that. But I think they're bringing it in as standard now, like with the new Q3 that comes out. The Sport even has the sweeping headlights. Even the A1 Sport has got the sweeping headlights as well. So I think you'll find that standard across the range now. But yeah, the equipment that you get with this car is more than enough. Another thing I failed to mention is that you can open the boot from here, so pop that open and then the boot will open. So yeah, but then you have to go around and shut it. Like, it's helpful if you've got somebody who's got something in the car, you can just give it a flick and hopefully not take the head up. So yeah, that's been 5 things that I love about my Audi A5. There's a beeping noise to show that the key is in my pocket and the car is on. So yeah, safety features there. But yeah, love this car, love the A5. Without being too biased, I prefer it over the C-Class and the 4 Series. I think the 4 Series is nice to drive. We've got the C-Class, which is like a sort of a pretty car, nice design inside. I think the A5 just nailed it on the head. Interior, exterior, options, standard equipment, everything, colours. I think this is the way to go. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and please make sure you subscribe. Like I said, big thank you for hitting the 600 subscriber mark. Time of this video was 610, so we're pushing for that 1,000. I think when we definitely get that 1,000 views, I'll be honest with you, I think not 1,000 views, sorry, 1,000 subscribers, I think my motivation will just be on the up, and I'm finding every single angle, going through every different option of getting videos for you guys. So let me know in the comments below what you want to see, what I can improve in the videos, what you like about the videos. I know negative criticism is kind of the best criticism, but yeah, some positives nice sometimes. You can't go wrong with positives. I do read every single one of your guys' comments. I do reply when I can. I'll like them, and if I hate them, I'll dislike the comments. So yeah, nothing rude, please. So yeah, that's been Lewis B. And yeah, enjoy whatever it is you was doing before you clicked on this video.